Buju Nidinwe Maganidok, Nichi Nishnabeg Nichmadazik, Bangietigo Nineta Nishnabem, Ingaguritu Nishmayan, Giganos Indigenous, Nea Shi Unigaming and Donjaba, Nigigandodem. I'm grateful to be with you. My name is John Burrows. I'm the Canada Research Chair in Indigenous Law at the University of Victoria Law School. To introduce myself and my language, I'm from the Chippewa of the Nawash First Nation in Ontario, Canada, about 3 hours north of Toronto. I'm really delighted to accept this 2021 Canadian Bar Association President's Award. As you know, the CBA exists to promote fair justice systems, to facilitate effective law reform, to uphold equality in the legal profession, and also to eliminate discrimination. These goals are aligned with my hopes for a better Canada. My close to 30-year professional career has been directed towards the revitalization of Indigenous peoples' own laws. That is, Indigenous peoples' standards, principles, criteria, guideposts, measures, authorities, traditions, precedents. These are processes that are vital to our own communities as Indigenous peoples and to our broader country's health. Indigenous laws can help to regulate affairs and resolve our disputes in self-determining ways, others-determining ways, and co-determining ways as well. They're, in fact, vital to our participatory democracy. These laws are found in our Constitution, treaties, rights documents, legislation, regulation, bylaws, and above all, they're found within Indigenous communities in structures like feast houses, longhouses, circles, stories, songs, dances. They're in community bylaws, peacemaking gatherings, tribunals, and of course, Indigenous people's ancient relationships with their lands. As Indigenous laws are revitalized, this helps to promote fair justice systems. Access to justice will be limited until law moves closer to the people, and Indigenous people's greater participation in decision-making in their own communities, as well as in broader systems, brings the rule of law, including Indigenous law, to build peace and friendship and respect across the land. This is one of the reasons we developed the Indigenous Law Common Law degree at the University of Victoria Law School. The CBA's mission of effective law reform includes implementing treaties, recognizing Aboriginal title, and seeing Indigenous people's laws as a part of what built and will continue to build our country. The Truth and Reconciliation's calls to actions illustrate the path for these reforms, which the CBA has gotten behind. Equality in the legal profession is another CBA goal, and it's also something that's very close to my heart. We need to implement the Supreme Court of Canada's understanding of substantive equality, which is that the recognition of difference can help us properly attend to context and be one of the mechanisms for facilitating equality. I'm particularly grateful that Indigenous people's laws were given respect as I was forming my own views and charting my own professional pathways. While there is much to do, I'm grateful that we have found a supportive legal community. I have found this wherever I've worked. My mother is an elder in our community, the Chippewa of the Nawash First Nations. She taught me to encourage other people. And I hope that's what we do with one another, is provide encouragement. That should be our goal as a profession. That's certainly my goal as a teacher. I want to help my students and our profession to meet its highest aspirations. I love learning from my students. I love learning from other lawyers. I want to be a part of the challenge that we have, to be bright and engaged, and to do what we need to do with creativity and kindness and hard work. I hope we can encourage one another to live by these standards, to meet our collective highest aspirations. Again, for the CBA, this is fairness, law reform, equality, anti-discrimination, and effective education. These are what we should be doing together. Again, thank you for this recognition of the CBA's President's Award. It reminds me of how I want to continue to pursue my work in a spirit of collegiality, support, and critical engagement. I wish you all the best with your continued work. Thank you so much. Mi'u Bizindweka Hau Miigwech. That's it.